Okay, quickly, a tip there, Ian?
I'm going for Liverpool.
Liverpool. Robbie said Liverpool.
And I will echo that. Liverpool. Obviously Liverpool. They're going to win it and win it well.
I'll go for the underdogs. I'll go for a Tranmere result. Why not?
Do you want to get off this set alive?
We'll find out at the end of the game. Let's cross now. That's the big one. Tranmere against Liverpool.
They know they've been set up as the potential victims of another gigantic upset. Tranmere have an astonishing run of success in cup football against Premier League opponents over the past couple of seasons, and they're winning the last round in this competition, coming back from a 3-goal deficit to overhaul Southampton. Simply defied belief. But happy to report, logic continues to go out of the window in this season's FA Cup, as Wycombe Wanderers sensationally proved again yesterday, winning at Leicester. And Tranmere here feel that this test is most certainly not beyond them, even given their relegation problems in Division 1. They are cup specialists. They reached the League Cup final last season, and they've seen off Premier League opponents 7 times in both domestic competitions in the past 2 campaigns. Another spice to add to the mix, Tranmere's boss John Aldridge, a lifelong Liverpool supporter, and the connections do not end there. Gareth Roberts was a Liverpool youth product. Nick Henry is such a Liverpool fan that he paid to support the club in the Worthington League Cup final in Cardiff a couple of weeks back. And Andy Parkinson partnered Michael Owen in the Liverpool youth team. There's also a healthy Evertonian presence here. Paul Rideout, who scored for Everton in the 95 FA Cup final, is back in the Tranmere side after a 3-game absence with a thigh strain, just in time to try to add to the hat-trick he produced against Southampton. Other Everton players of old include the likes of Graham Allen and Stuart Barlow up front. And spare a thought also for the players who miss out today. No Sean Flynn in midfield, and Des Hamilton and Wayne Gill are injured. Well, if it is to be an English cup tie in the classical tradition, Liverpool are prepared. 7 Englishmen and 1 Scotsman in this starting 11. We haven't said that too often about Liverpool this season. They love to rotate the midfield players and strikers, but rarely change the back 4 unless they have to. But Stefan Olsho has failed the fitness test after damaging his knee in the UEFA Cup tie against Porto on Thursday night. That means a reshuffle. Young Stephen Wright is in at right back. Marcus Babbel moves across, and Jamie Carragher gets the nod ahead of Christian Ziga at left back. Dietmar Hamann is suspended in midfield, so there's a return for Gary McAllister, and with Emil Heskey not risked because of a back strain, it's Michael Owen and Robbie Fowler up front. And no one knows more than Fowler just what this cup tie means on Merseyside this weekend. Prenton Park, you will not be surprised to learn, is packed. If only Tranmere Rovers could get a full house like this every week in the league. They sit bottom of Football League Division 1. Fairy tales at every turn in this Tranmere side. 37 years of age, Richard Jobson, freed by Manchester City, and yet his career has taken on a whole new lease of life this season. Young Steven Gerrard, brought up on the Liverpool success story, now trying to prove that Liverpool really are on the way back. So far this season, the signs have been excellent. Our match referee today is Alan Wiley. And the man who encapsulates the Tranmere Rovers fairy tale is doing his bits to whip up the crowd. To be honest with you, they don't need to be whipped up, because this could be a frenzied Merseyside afternoon of cup football. John Aldridge had some great days as a player, but if he can emulate last season's achievement when he got his team to a cup final with a victory today, it would probably match anything he achieved as one of the outstanding Liverpool goal scorers in his own right. Liverpool get us underway. Are they going to spoil Tranmere's dreams here, or are we about to see yet another unbelievable story unfold. It's actually the first time that Tranmere have started an FA Cup tie on their home patch. The replay against Southampton here, of course, but in each of the 3 rounds before this, they were drawn away at Portsmouth, at Everton, another local derby, and then Southampton. And if you do think that it was a one-off when they beat Southampton here 4-3, let me tell you that nobody, even the Evertonians, questioned Tranmere's superiority when they went to Goodison in the 4th round. Gerrard back to Marcus Babbel. First touch for Stephen Wright. Big test for him today. Hurpier came across and got his challenge in, and the second time, but took a knock in the process. Murphy was crowded out of it with Michael Owen running offside. Looks like a knock in an area where Gerrard will hopefully be able to recover all by himself. Tranmere's free kick then. Jobson with it. Headed clear by Hurpier. On from Murphy. And Gerrard settling into the dogfight in the middle of the park right from the off. Tranmere playing the game in the first couple of minutes in Liverpool's half as they would have wished. And Roberts came a long way to jump into the challenge. After 6 barren years, Liverpool already with a trophy in the cabinet at Anfield this season. A solid display away from home again in midweek in the UEFA Cup. But changes today with Stephen Wright among those coming into the side. No offside this time, but nicely tied it up. And here's Parkinson, one of the chief threats for Tranmere with his pace. Solidly done by Liverpool. But Andy Parkinson, who incidentally scored at Crewe in their most recent setback in the league, is a player who will need to be closely watched here. Tranmere's top scorer. Carragher forward. Tried to get Michael Owen running at the target. He too another of the Scousers who will know what this means, but Gerard Houllier will not need telling. In fact, he sat in the crowd here for the replay against Southampton and engaged in some good-natured banter with some of the Tranmere supporters as the great comeback unfolded. Even then they knew it would be Liverpool next if they got through. Won by Wright out in the air. And on the deck, it's been a good start by Tranmere here. If there is one player who can do the little different creative moment, it is Jason Kumas in this Tranmere side. Hines held onto it well. Steve Yates. Hurpier with plenty of heading and clearing to do early on. Gerrard spreads it for Liverpool, too much on it for Murphy. It's a really good start here by Tranmere, just as they would have wanted it to happen. First 5 minutes played in Liverpool's half. Well, if they can continue in this mode, this could become the test that Liverpool feared. Roberts with time. There have been so many unbelievable cup evenings and afternoons at Prenton Park in recent seasons that anything that would unfold here today couldn't really take us completely by surprise. Barlow was making himself a nuisance and did a good job of that. Well, there are one or two hopeful little signs here early on. Who would have believed that Paul Rideout would be one of the threats to Liverpool today? Header back from Herpia, but a man who's always known the way to goal, Rideout, now at his 11th club, all this 4 years after he quit English football to start a new life in the United States. Then came the call from Aldridge, come back and help. Here's Michael Owen for Liverpool, looked for help, Yates out to him, Carragher arrived for Liverpool. First attack from the Reds. First easy take for Achterberg. And Liverpool again find themselves penned back in their own half. Tranmere keeping the tempo high here early on. They haven't started like a team with any fear of what Liverpool could do to them. Graham Allen returns it, and in turn from Carragher. Well won by Yates. It's a blood and thunder start here at Prenton Park, and Tranmere are enjoying every second of it. They're so good at doing this to big name clubs. Here's Kumas. Just a little glimpse then of the extra little bit of passing ability, the eye for a ball that Jason Kumas has. He could make the difference here, providing the variety when generally it goes long like here. Now Marcus Babbel seemed to be climbing all over Rideout. It is a free kick to Tranmere. There's an air of studious calm about Liverpool. They're working hard at retaining their sense of calmness and order, but they are pedalling backward toward their own goal here early on. Tranmere must have been boosted as well by the job that Birmingham City did on Liverpool in the Worthington League Cup final only a couple of weeks back, when it went all the way to penalties. And the way Birmingham confronted Liverpool all round the field then must have inspired Tranmere with the belief that they can do the same today. Admittedly, a changed Liverpool side today, as they try to keep the momentum in 3 different competitions. It was poor from Babbel, and Liverpool got caught out here. Parkinson making tracks to the back stick. Babbel cleared, and this time Murphy could get on the end of it. Gerrard got hurried up, and Tranmere are putting the hurry on Liverpool here early on. Free kick won by Kumas, and again it's quickly taken. They might have to do this one all over again though. It's just settled into the absolutely right pattern for Tranmere here early on. Kumas free kick. Corner. Off the head of Carragher. Jamie Carragher did the right thing for his team, making sure he got his head to it first. But if Liverpool are mentally slightly jaded after their trip to Portugal on Thursday night, this could become the test. Not a great connection from Kumas. Cleared by McAllister. Out as far as Owen. And Fowler. Calmly done by the skipper. Such are the demands on Liverpool right now that they have got a big game every few days. Michael Owen's pace looking sharp here early on. Nice idea to the back post. Murphy! It's an outstanding counter-attacking goal from Liverpool, and that will settle all the nerves. Liverpool's first big attack produces a goal, and that calms everybody down. Sharp play from Michael Owen, and he had the presence of mind to get his head up. Murphy getting the drop on Gareth Roberts, and that was critical on the back post. What an excellent downward header by Murphy. But he just gets around the back of Roberts, and he knew exactly what to do. That must be the first smile of the afternoon from Houllier. Tranmere Rovers have dominated the first 10 minutes, but they're behind here. Owen on Roberts. And he's got a free kick out of him. Quickly taken by Murphy. Excellent kick out from Achterberg. Barlow did well. Help arrived. Broken up by McAllister. Stuart Barlow, like so many of the Tranmere players, with strong Merseyside allegiances, and whatever transpires in the rest of their careers, this will be remembered as a special day by so many of the Tranmere players. Well read by Yates. Prodigious kick out from Westerveld. Right out using his strength, but he was out-muscled by Carragher, the younger, stronger man, if you like. Barmby's gone again here. Liverpool have suddenly settled. Yates back covering. McAllister. Gerrard. Fowler. Free kick on Robbie Fowler, the foul. And young Richard Hines did come through the back of him. It's well within range for any one of the Liverpool free kick experts, and there are several to choose from here. McAllister's over it. Gerrard on the right of Murphy as we look. It is Gerrard. It could have gone anywhere off the deflection. Young Stephen Wright with the throw. Achterberg took charge ahead of Allen and did good job. It's quieting the crowd down a little bit, the early strike by Liverpool. Came off the top of Rideout's head. Danny Murphy's goal here. Superbly converted header. A player very much part of this Liverpool renaissance, whose own career is really starting to take off now. And how well Michael Owen did as a provider for a teammate. Liverpool look to be transformed by their goal. Fowler into the path of Barmby. McAllister. Carragher, lots of movement in front of him. Fowler tight to the touchline. Parkinson put it away. I think the one great thing for Tranmere here, despite going behind, is that they have been in so many tight spots against Premier League opponents and come back over the past couple of seasons. There'll be no panic. To Owen. Nice idea from Carragher. Tumble in the box in front of the keeper. Plenty of pace on the ball when it comes in. Well seen by the keeper Achterberg. He caught Murphy, and I think he flattened a couple of his own teammates as well. But he was definitely coming and winning it. Game to game, you always expect Gerard Houllier to be rotating his players, and it's testament to how his side have started today. Suddenly they are starting to really threaten. Well won by Wright. But it all looks a great deal more composed now from Liverpool than it was just 5 minutes back. But let's not jump to any conclusions about Tranmere today. Excellent covering from Murphy. Wright had got a little bit drawn forward there. Michael Owen will be looking to get in behind a Tranmere back four that does like to push up, and it's a risky policy when you've got, with respect, two veterans in Jobson and Allen, who are certainly not going to match Owen for his pace. They drop behind Wright here. Murphy again so sharp to cover, and he's won a goal kick ahead of Kumas. In many ways, Tranmere Rovers' fortunes have been transformed in recent seasons, partly because of the money generated by cup success, and now they are starting to produce one or two of their own homegrown players, like this boy, having survived on free transfers and cut price deals for so long. They wish it to be known that they no longer want to be in the shadow of the Liverpool-Everton axis. Right out into the back of Hupia. Sure that Jobson needed to head that. It dropped for Owen. Just behind Barmby, but McAllister was very alive to it. Liverpool really starting to knock it around well here. May have been Barmby offside, but a clever piece of invention by McAllister. And although they have changed the side around, they are just starting to settle into the pattern of recent weeks. It was a close call. They didn't do much creating away from home, Liverpool, in Portugal on Thursday night against Porto in the UEFA Cup, but they were rock solid defensively against the side with plenty of goal-scoring threat. They feel half the job is done in the UEFA Cup at this stage. A clean sheet here now will be enough in the FA Cup to move on another stage. Again, it's long from right. Won by Jobson. Return by McAllister. And in turn by Kumas. Well, he gets his fair share of knocks, Steven Gerrard. And the one big blight on his vastly promising career has been his injury record so far. That won't disrupt him too much.
Steven, leave it to Marcus, get in there!
Sami Hyypiä's making his way forward. Babel with the free kick for Liverpool. It was aimed at Babel. And as far as Carragher. Steadily done. Returned by Gerrard. It's pretty good from Liverpool here now. This is McAllister. Fowler, eye-catching football from the Reds. In it goes from McAllister. Achterberg's come for it. Well claimed. Suddenly he's the busier keeper here though, John Achterberg. Wasn't the best flight on a cross from McAllister, but it did ask the question. And suddenly Tranmere just can't press Liverpool in their half as they did for the first 6 or 7 minutes. Hines forward. Fowler beats Jobson in the air. Roberts under pressure from Owen. Well, he got it to safety, but again worrying signs that Michael Owen was breathing down the necks of the Tranmere defenders, and he looks in the mood today, Owen. Fowler. Broken up by Nicky Henry, and Parkinson brings it clear, but not very far clear. Beautifully read by Steven Gerrard. Liverpool rampaging forward, but needed better service. Had more time than he knew here, perhaps, the youngster. It's all possible for Steven Gerrard in his career, though. Right and right out in the air. Cleared by Babel. Owen tried to manufacture something and did well to pick out Barmby. Carragher. Fowler came short. Barmby trying to get Owen running. Offside. But he's definitely in the mood here. Working hard for the team. Babel. Little bit hopeful. Achterberg and Jobson got very close to each other, but Jobson, knowing pro, kept his head. Gerrard. Michael Owen, stopped by Roberts this time. Through the first quarter of this cup tie, and it's boiling up nicely here at Prenton Park. Once again, Liverpool with the early lead. Tranmere, in many respects, matching Liverpool, though. But given their record, even if they were to go further behind, they'd still refuse to believe it was beyond them. Roberts. Kumas asked a question of Carragher, which he responded to. McAllister sharply up. Barmby. Jamie Carragher once more. Liverpool are definitely keeping possession much better here and making Tranmere work just to close them down. The drop for Henry. Kumas needed too long on it. Got a bit of good fortune, but it was a free kick. And like most things right now, it went Liverpool's way. They're so sharp into the challenge, and Kumas couldn't quite respond. Danny Murphy for Liverpool. On from Babel to Hupia. Without his regular partner today, of course. Onshow injured. Decent ball over the top to Murphy. Michael Owen here. Oh, it's a picture but goal. Liverpool have been threatening. And Michael Owen has looked razor sharp today. 26 minutes in and Liverpool lead by 2. Owen provided Murphy with the first. This time it's roles reversed, and it's a simple tap-in for the England striker when Murphy rolls it into his path. Beautiful take on the run from Murphy. Again, I'm afraid Roberts just got caught wrong side the defender, and Owen running free had nobody to stop him. Don't panic yet, Tranmere Rovers fans. Remember, it was 3 before they started against Southampton. But Liverpool have this as they want it at the moment. Barlow in the air. Haven't seen much of Stuart Barlow running at Liverpool defenders so far today. It's Roberts. Jobson. Yates to Allen. Liverpool pressing in every area so well. The work ethic under Houllier that much better. And we're seeing plenty of evidence the way they're squeezing the life out of Tranmere now. It starts at the front with Owen and Fowler, much more than goal scorers. Taken by Barmby. Carragher. Yates got in ahead of Owen. And Hines got in ahead of McAllister. But generally Liverpool are winning the bits and pieces. Well won by Barlow this time. It's a little too far ahead of Rideout, and Stephen Wright took charge of it well, the youngster, the England under-21 defender. Had a tough season so far, Wright. He was actually sent off in September playing for the under-21s, where Owen, of course, was such a star a couple of years ago, and that really seemed to knock Wright's confidence for a while. Shown a sure touch in this game so far, as has Owen. Fowler. The question of Westerveld, and he was confident enough in his own footballing ability. On the half hour here at Prenton Park. At first glance, if you don't know the history of Tranmere Rovers, you'd say this one is done and dusted with Liverpool 2 goals to the good. But John Aldridge and Tranmere will feel differently. He's not happy, and he's right not to be happy, because Tranmere, after a bright start, have lost their way here. Henry again penalised on Gerrard, but they've got their hands full in the middle of the park, Tranmere. The likes of Kumas and Hines in particular looking outgunned at the moment. Just too big for Fowler. Well, it takes something to make sure that the Liverpool players are this sharp every few days when they're playing, but how sharp Michael Owen has looked from the off today. And a goal of fair reward for his all-round game so far here. It's his 13th of the season. Jobson trying to inspire Tranmere onto the front foot. Won the free kick. Yet again Gerrard in the middle of the scrap, in the middle of the park. Well, it's been a while since we've had a set piece like this for Tranmere to try to work something. And Jobson has gone forward to add his aerial power and strength. Kumas and Roberts, the Tranmere players, over it. Aimed at Yates, in fact. Tranmere throw. Henry with it. Michael Owen again defending from the front so well for Liverpool. Rideout put Murphy under pressure. Here's Rideout again. Tried to get it in early. Nice idea. Well read by Westerveld. But really only scraps so far up front for Stuart Barlow for Tranmere. Herpia. Off the top of Murphy's head. Now it is Barlow for Tranmere. Help arriving in the box. Roberts. Cross perhaps a little delayed coming in. Jobson to Achterberg. Herpia climbed in the air, and under pressure he won a free kick from Rideout. Well, Paul Rideout, the knowing old pro, is certainly putting himself around as he has to do for Tranmere. But the problem when you are two down is that this does break up the rhythm. Every time Tranmere seem to get started, one way or another, Liverpool just stop the flow. That's a battle for his position in this side. Achterberg with Joe Murphy. Murphy pretty much became a regular last season and was in goal when they played in the League Cup final against Leicester City at Wembley. Long from Babel. Comfortably done by Yates. Henry used his experience to lay it off quickly. A little more width about the game suddenly, and that may help Tranmere stem the flow. Liverpool, for a spell here in this first half, really showed us just how well they can play their way through opponents these days. Allen takes a chance from the back, and if he'd have been caught by Gerrard, might have played his team into trouble, but it reached Kumas. Gerrard losing out to Henry. Tranmere get down the side with Rideout. Herpia in the right place. When they do get down the sides, Tranmere look capable of causing Liverpool one or two more problems. problem really for Tranmere is that Paul Rideout's having to do so much foraging outside of the danger area that it has negated his goal threat. Particular hurry here to get it back in play. Michael Owen, free kick. Referee Alan Wiley couldn't have been closer to it. Yet again it's Rideout back trying to help out, trying to set the standard for his team, but inadvertently overdoing it. Dangerous position, Gary McAllister. Decent ball, and Babel was lurking. Just taken off the top of his head. Liverpool get a corner, and Hopia has stayed forward for it. So too has Babel. McAllister from the other side. Well, they clear their lines, Tranmere, but only Barlow was up the front. He's done an excellent job of retaining possession. Almost got Parkinson running. Parkinson, one of the quickest players in league football, incidentally. Barlow did his part and saw that Parkinson was on the charge on the other side. Shame for Tranmere that the ball wasn't more accurate. Yates' header. Returned by Allen. Liverpool squeezing Tranmere up again, though. Hopia's raking ball. Stopped by Roberts, but it's Murphy into the path of Fowler. Nice ball down the side. Achterberg's come a long way. Took the decision. Had the confidence to stick to it and won possession back. No way out for Kumas, though. Well read by Gerrard. Solid header clear from Jobson. Parkinson has swapped sides here momentarily with Kumas. It's something that Tranmere do like to do. Referee Wiley again penalising Rideout. He leads in one respect today. He certainly has conceded more fouls than anybody else. Not going quietly into retirement, is he? Very fired up again today. Plans a new life as a coach in the United States. Brought his whole family over, which was a great touch this week for this special day, and went to the airport to greet his young family, to see his son attired in a Liverpool Michael Owen kit. Here he is. Looks quite happy today to upset the kiddies. Crowd growing impatient, but Tranmere, these players have been in some tight ones in the cup in recent seasons. They won't be worried by that. Jobson. Too often in the first half, Gerrard has got the better of Hines in little skirmishes in the middle of the park, and Liverpool definitely have dominated in that area. Barnby won the free kick, but Hines, who'd been beaten by Gerrard, was the player who made the foul challenge, and Nicky Henry took a risk by booting the ball into Barnby when the whistle had gone. But it's surely in that area of the middle of the field, Kumas, Hines in particular, getting outgunned today by Liverpool. They're dogged at the back though, Tranmere. Owen with Yates. Well, from our angle we could see it was clearly a foul, but to be fair to the officials, the linesman on that side had two bodies to look through there. The fortunate camera angle told us the whole story, and unless the referee's right up with that, he's not going to see the contact by Yates on Fowler. He got lucky. Dogged again from Jobson. Cannot fault Tranmere's back four for their resistance. Westerveld wanted to get involved in it. Roberts now took a risk or two, won a free kick. Steven Gerrard, he loves a tackle. Was Westerveld needed? It was late from Gerrard. And it's the first yellow of the day. Tranmere with a free kick. We're inside the final 5 minutes of this first half. Kumas with it. They've got their heads to most of the first balls today, Liverpool, when they've come in. Well, Dave Challoner, the long throw expert, is on the bench for Tranmere. Confirmation of the booking for Gerrard. Henry, clever. In it goes from Parkinson. Right out, but he's a long way from goal, and too many red shirts around him. Can Liverpool break with McAllister? Fowler. Cleverly done by Rideout. Jobson to Henry. Parkinson. Liverpool so quick to close Tranmere down, though. Now they try to get around the back of them, but it's a forlorn hope. Excellent football from Liverpool. And he'll know, Aldridge, the areas he has to address at half-time, along with Kevin Sheedy, his assistant. Just momentarily getting a glimpse of him on the left of your screen. But Houllier and Phil Thompson for Liverpool have got an excellent first half's work out of the team they've sent out today. Over the top from Kumas. Babel and Hupia looking at each other. Tranmere win another free kick. Problem is, they haven't really caused a genuine threat so far from these set pieces. Handball, I think, against Wright. It's the same two over it. Kumas and Roberts for Tranmere. Direct route this time. Well, he had the confidence to try it, young Kumas. Been in excellent goal-scoring form this season. He's got 7 already, and he does have the ability to produce something special. Westerveld does his best to look unconcerned here, but it was close. Little glimmer of hope for Tranmere. Robbie Fowler feels he's not getting a fair crack from Alan Wiley at the moment, the referee. First half injury time, a couple of added minutes to play here. Off the top of Rideout's head. Long from Murphy. Jobson gets up ahead of Fowler. Right, again it goes long. Right out, got it down. Link with Barlow really hasn't happened in this first half for Tranmere, though.
I think so, yeah.
Gerard Houllier was asked in midweek what would happen if you were 2-0 up at half-time in this cup tie. Houlier's answer was, I would then fear the worst. So Liverpool do not think for a moment that the job will be done at this stage. But Tranmere have struggled to get started here in this first half. On from Barlow to right out this time. Parkinson joins in. A little more threat when he got on it and started to run. McAllister caught in possession. This will be a great time for Tranmere to create and take a chance. Good header from Wright. Good challenge from Murphy. Equally stout resistance from Yates, though. Gerrard clambering all over Hines. And Tranmere have a free kick. And we are in the last minute of the half. Henry came off worst in that collision with Murphy. But he's a tough little old soldier. Been around the league a long, long time. They'll have to carry him off today, that's for certain. This might be the last action of the first half.
Keep awake, son.
Westerveld watched the previous effort by Kumas go wide. Now he has to make a save, but not a tough one. Well, to their credit, at least, having failed to threaten from set pieces knocked in the air, Tranmere did try to do something about it, but right now they are clutching at straws. Danny Murphy's clinical early header settled all Liverpool's nerves here after a very bright start when Tranmere took it to Liverpool in time-honoured fashion. But class will out. Michael Owen on the end of a sweeping Liverpool move for the second goal. On any other day, at any other club, with a scoreline like this at half-time, you'd say that Liverpool looked to be on their way. But remember, Southampton was 3 up at the interval in the last round, and Tranmere came back. And in many ways, Tranmere will look to improve. There is room for improvement, and John Aldridge, their boss, does have the knack of getting better displays out of Tranmere after one of his fearsome half-time team talks. He needs that. Tranmere need to lift it, and Liverpool will feel that they're not there yet. But it's Tranmere 0, Liverpool 2 at the break. From Aldo. Now they come, but no changes by either side for the start of this second half. Must have been in Aldridge's mind to change things around, but he has resisted that temptation. Will they alter it tactically at all here? Coventry City, West Ham, Middlesbrough, Sunderland, Leeds, Southampton and Everton, the Premier League scalps collected by Tranmere over the last 2 seasons. What price adding Liverpool to that list now? But it was a more unlikely scenario in the 4th round when they went to Everton. And again in the 5th round here at half-time when they trailed by 3 goals against Southampton. Steve Yates for Tranmere. Fowler forward. Michael Owen. Played offside this time. Well, Wayne Allison was one of the potential changes perhaps for Tranmere. He is starting to warm up here early. Long from Magdeburg, and well struck, well headed clear by Wright. Picked up by Kumas. Better service to the back post. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a cut tie. It's Steve Yates arriving on the far post. They'll believe the comeback is on, and so does he. Liverpool stemmed the tide early in the first half, but not in the second. What a ball from Kumas. He produces something different. Sheer determination from Yates. And now maybe Liverpool won't look quite so composed and organised. Westerveld should have had it, mind you. What a ball from Kumas. Brilliant cross, excellent strong header, but Westerveld might have been expected to tidy it up. They get the break they were looking for, Tranmere. Game on. What a start to the second half. He got a superb goal at Everton, Yates, and he's got another one today. Surely Gerard Houllier would have sent out Liverpool for the second half saying, this is not all over, and he was right to do that. Listen to the crowd now. Yates concedes a free kick, although he thinks that Fowler was backing into him. Tranmere Rovers always find more in cup football. Liverpool was so good in parts in the first half, but they too have to find more. McAllister. Roberts got there ahead of Barmby. Liverpool attacking the end of Preston where the travelling support who've come through the tunnel are congregated. Jobson on Fowler. Little quizzical look from Fowler toward the referee. Wouldn't drop for Murphy. Picked up and tidied up by Henry. Rideout wanted a runner. Got one eventually. It was the pacey Parkinson. Well read by Carragher though. Expertly done. Barmby charging on from the midfield for him. It's Owen instead. Free kick to Liverpool. Graham Allen seemed to know what he was doing, and he's going to get a card for his trouble. Well, in the cold light of day, surely he can't really question this. He knew exactly what he was doing. Did him a slight disservice in the first half, incidentally calling him a veteran. He is only 23 years of age. Liverpool free kick. McAllister with it. Be retaken. Now the referee Wiley saw something he didn't like as the ball was being whipped in. Little lecture for Gerrard, who has been booked and trying to lip read. I think the message from Alan Wiley to Gerrard was calm down. He is a competitive sort. McAllister again. I think it was Rideout who got his head to it. Done so much of his best work defensively today, Tranmere striker. Liverpool corner now. McAllister once more. Back post, Hurpia. Couldn't get much on it. Here again the moment that changed the temperature here completely. Helped on its way by Westerveld. Henry for Tranmere. Roberts. Has John Aldridge again said all the right things at half-time? He might have done. Word was, incidentally, that he threatened to quit at half-time against Southampton. So bad had Tranmere been in the first half. Well, he's a lovable man. Sometimes his heart rules his head. I don't think he would have meant it, but he was furious with Tranmere's first half display then. He and Sheedy set about putting it right in the second half. And maybe they've hit a nerve again today. Barmby helps Liverpool win a corner. Surely Tranmere would be happy to take this into the last 10 minutes, just a goal down. McAllister with the corner. Danger! Yes, Liverpool get a 2-goal advantage again. Steven Gerrard claims it. What a response. And this time do Liverpool feel they have finally buried Tranmere's resistance. It's an excellent goal. Set-piece move, beautiful flick on, and Gerrard arriving with real purpose. Nobody was going to take this away from him. Liverpool will not be denied today. Beautiful weight on it. What a jump by Babel. The 2-goal cushion restored. But is he comfortable, Houllier? You just felt it was so important for Tranmere to deny Liverpool a goal for a period in this second half. Hines caught Barmby, but was it intentional? Steven Gerrard comes up with the goods for Liverpool. His 6th goal of the season. First in the FA Cup run. Barmby to Owen. Liverpool with their composure restored here. Well, he was setting about trying to get another one quickly, Gerrard, in the FA Cup. Might have been off the top of Steve Yates' head, but Babel's jump certainly did the important bit, obscuring Yates' view of it. Action-packed first 10 minutes to the second period, but the bottom line is Liverpool still have the 2-goal lead. Owen and Fowler, take your pick. Just when Tranmere were really starting to feel confident. Kumas. Better from him. Roberts, better ball in. Flag. Better take by Barlow. And that the first attempt on the goal that Stuart Barlow's had in this match. So little by little, Tranmere are showing signs of improvement here. I think it was a foul by Rideout. It's a decent first touch from Barlow. A little more lively, the front two for Tranmere here. In fact, they're a little more lively all round the field. Barlow working Babel hard. Wayne Allison will soon be joining the fray here. It's Barlow meantime. Tidied up by Allen. Passed a lot of Parkinson. Did so well. Unlucky. Haven't really seen him today demonstrating this explosive pace that he does possess. Well, they're going to need goals here, Tranmere, that's obvious. And it may be that Wayne Allison will add his presence. Here he comes. And it looks as though Paul Rideout is the man who will make way. No question he put himself around to great effect. You wonder whether his thigh strain slightly playing on him. Rideout. Allison, big, strong target man. What a part Rideout's played in this FA Cup run this season for Tranmere Rovers, though. Maybe some of his pals in Kansas City are watching with us. Tranmere hurrying Liverpool up again. You never quite feel as though this game is done and dusted so far. Liverpool may feel they need a fourth goal here just to be absolutely certain. Another change in the pipeline. Dave Challoner was warming up there. In it goes from Yates. Barlow, what a climb. Headed clear, half clear by Babel, and then McAllister needed two chances. What defending from Robbie Fowler. In a way, oh, it's played into Allison's path. On such moments, cup ties can turn. With his first touch, the substitute Wayne Allison brings Tranmere back into it again. It's living up to all the hype, this cup tie. Robbie Fowler back doing his bit for the team here. Asked a lot of babble. Mistake, really. Punished severely by Allison. Babel let it run behind him. Sums up the way Liverpool are these days, that Fowler's so keen to help defensively, but Babel wasn't sure what was going on. Allison was. How he'd have loved that as a striker. It's a gift. Well, the bottom line is we have over half an hour to play, and Tranmere, little by little, are eating into Liverpool's lead. It couldn't happen again, could it? Here's Owen. As we said at the start, anything that went on here today would not truly be a surprise given what Tranmere have already achieved. But if you saw the first half, you probably thought this one was definitely beyond Tranmere. Now they are right back in it. It's totally unbelievable what happens here in cup football. Change coming for Tranmere. Richard Jobson, the veteran of 37 years, goes off to rapturous applause, and on in his place Dave Challoner, and he is the long throw expert should that become important in a while. Allison got to it. Kumas looking a player transformed since half-time. Hines won his challenge against Gerrard. That didn't happen much in the first half. 30 minutes to play here at Prenton Park. Suddenly, it's beginning to feel like another of those cup days at Tranmere. Gerrard clear for Liverpool. Can Liverpool get their composure back here? Kumas running at people. Allison stopped by Wright. Steady he's been today. But what a challenge from Henry. Roberts, crowd roaring Tranmere on. Liverpool have passed many tests of character this season, and it's been a very good season for Liverpool so far, but they are being asked serious questions about character now. What a gift. inadvertently played on by Babel into the path of Allison. The ball, that is, not the offside. Here's Allison again on the charge. Good ball from him. Barlow. Important clearing header by Carragher. Babel looks a nervy sort now. Fowler again doing his bit for the team. Excellent from Fowler, but he helped lose possession again. Barlow in there. Parkinson on the charge. Herpier got in ahead of Westerveld, but Liverpool now do look rocking. Kumas. Parkinson's shot charged down. Fowler. This time he found a teammate. It was McAllister. Foul by Henry on Barmby. Might be a card coming here for Nicky Henry. Well, for a moment we can draw breath as Tranmere whip up a storm here. Games are coming thick and fast for Liverpool. They want Barmby ready for Porto in midweek in the UEFA Cup quarter-final second leg. Well, to be fair to Gerard Houllier, he told us all week, I will not know that we're through until the final whistle is blown and we have won the game. Because on this ground, anything can happen. And Houllier was here to see it happen against Southampton. Fowler offside. Or was he? We know different now. Liverpool asked to dig in and show how badly they want success in the FA Cup. Kumas. Gerrard scrapping it, but this time losing out to Hines, who's also been transformed since half-time. Winning all the 50-50s now. He was absolutely second to everything in the first period, but he's winning that little skirmish with Gerrard now. Sums up the transformation for Tranmere. Well read by Achterberg. Igor Bishkan starts to warm up as Houllier tries to rotate players within this game. Players who've played an awful lot of big games recently. Who's hungrier here? Are Tranmere the hungrier side? The fresher side? Miscue from Achterberg. Nicky Barmby really is struggling and surely will have to make way here. Owen. And surely Bishkan will be on to replace him. Fresh worry for Liverpool ahead of the return with Porto in midweek. And they're not taking any further risk with it. The tall Croatian prospect on in his place. Allison got the better of Hurpia. He's a very strong man, Wayne Allison, and Hurpia's got a fresh heavyweight rival up there now. Here's the long throw man, Challoner. Watch this. That's just for starters if you haven't seen it before. On by Allison. Was Barlow on or off? Whatever you're doing for the next 30 minutes, just please cancel it, because absolutely anything can happen here now. Farrell putting himself around commendably for Liverpool today, but not getting much change. Roberts. Tranmere certainly are stretching Liverpool out like they didn't do in the first half. And this boy has just totally transformed his performance, Kumas. What a test for young Stephen Wright today, coming into this cup tie cauldron. He's done pretty well so far. But Tranmere are winning the lion's share of the possession now. Hines. Yates to Henry. So much better from Tranmere. Farrell waited for it and allowed Yates, another superb professional. He's 31. One of 4 over 30s in Tranmere's starting lineup today. Parkinson again showing his pace. So close to making a breakthrough when he started in the Liverpool youth team with Michael Owen. Is it to be his day after all? Carragher to Owen. Parkinson got close to Carragher, but he did well, Jamie Carragher. Here's Murphy. Well struck and well gathered in by Achterberg. All the bits and pieces now dropping for Tranmere in the middle of the park. Hines just needed too long on it though. Stephen Gerrard on the charge. Superb piece of judgment by the keeper. Now there was an offside, but Achterberg made up his mind in an instant that he was coming out to sweep up. Lesson for the youngster. Robbie Fowler may have been offside, but Hines was caught in possession. It's not that sort of game. And Tranmere do look their best when they keep the tempo high. Here is Hines again. Keeps it simple this time. Bishkan got in. Hines got in too. Has he learned his lesson, the young boy? Well, you hope for Tranmere's sake today that he has. "20 minutes, just a little more than that left." If you'd have said to John Aldridge and Kevin Sheedy, the Tranmere coaching staff, last 20 minutes you'll be a goal behind and playing well, would you go for that? They'd have said yes, we'd love that scenario. Here we are. Bishkan, his own shot blocked down by McAllister. Looks like Vladimir Smicha is getting ready for Liverpool. Wright's throw. Well read by Murphy. McAllister tricked his way past a couple brilliantly. Gary McAllister for Liverpool. Robbie Fowler for Liverpool. What a save by Achterberg. And Hurpia alert to the possible counter-attack. It's in the melting pot here now. Yates. In it goes. Clever from Barlow. Parkinson couldn't quite get the ball dug out in time, but they have a throw, Tranmere. Now will Challoner come up to take this? Tranmere are asking all sorts of questions of Liverpool. Here comes Dave Challoner. He does hold the record, by the way. It is official for long throws. Graham Allen is trying to get on the end of it. Yates is in there too. Here comes the bomb. What a header from Babel. Up and under by Parkinson. It's a battlefield, Liverpool's penalty area now.
Go on, Michael!
Owens on his own up there, but quick as he is, he won't get that one. Header back by Hurpia and on by Fowler. But Liverpool are just stemming the flow wherever they can at the moment. Occasional counter-attacks, but it is Tranmere in the ascendancy. Excellent ball from Roberts to Barlow, who again looks a player transformed since the break. Westerveld under pressure and did well. But how Tranmere have started to work Westerveld in the second half with crosses, good balls into tight areas in the penalty area, and they're asking questions about the big Dutch keeper. Still Liverpool lead. Let's not overlook that most important fact. They've held on and they still look menacing when they get the chance to go forward, and Fowler doing all he can to work Tranmere's defenders and keeper. On from Allison. What a challenge by Challoner on Owen. Allison wins the free kick for Tranmere. Everything he's touched since he's come on has turned out right. Liverpool would have hoped to have the job done by now. Instead, they're under more pressure than at any stage today. Is it to be Kumas? Does he fancy the direct route again? He had a couple just before half-time. It is him. I think the referee Wiley was just trying to play an advantage there for Liverpool, which didn't accrue. Decent effort from the free kick by Kumas. Earlier, moments before that, Gary McAllister almost tricking his way through. What a save by Achterberg on Fowler. Well, he is in his 30s, McAllister, but he's living with this pace admirably. Liverpool warming up a couple of their substitutes now. Babel wins the free kick. So many of these Tranmere players yet again today in the second half, likes of Barlow, Parkinson, Hines, Kumas, showing such an improvement on their first half effort. Fowler deflected on its way through, took the pace off the cross. On from Bishkan. Headed into the path of Robbie Fowler. Can he finish this time? Oh, it's an unbelievable save by Achterberg. Again to deny Fowler. Well, Tranmere are furious that there was no offside decision here, or was there? I think there was. This referee has dealt with this cut tie superbly on the whole. Unfussy. Decent save by Achterberg. He wasn't to know. What a scoreline. And what will unfold next with 15 minutes left. Man for man, Tranmere must feel they're now the equals of Liverpool today. Allison all over Hurpia. Which way does the referee give this? Is that for Herpia coming over the top of Allison, or is Allison backing into Herpia? Probably both. Well, he learned to play tough in ice hockey, Herpia, in his native country. Allison's always been a rugged, no-nonsense centre-forward. From that angle, perhaps Allison the more guilty party for backing in. I think Wayne Allison, you'd say, is the sort of player who plays to his strengths. And his strength is one of his strengths. Tranmere's corner. Hines. No Michael Owen up there this time for Liverpool. Liverpool penned in their own half. On from Allison to Barlow. Done so much better second half. Kumas, same applies here. Loving running at people now. Got another free kick. And this might be in his range for a strike at goal, you know. Tranmere players, if you talk to them, will say on the training field Jason Kumas looks a top player in the making. Can do everything, they say. In little cameos today, he's proven that in the field of battle. His free kick, headed clear by Herpia, and returned by Kumas. Yates wasn't far away from it again. Yates is out of position though. It's Murphy into Owen's path for Liverpool. Maybe not the right option. Parkinson on the burst. He was well stopped by Gerrard. Yates caught up by Gerrard and robbed. Owen, well defended by Challoner. Tiredness has surely got to be a factor, especially for the amount of games Liverpool have played recently. They're really having to dig deep here. And they are showing the watching world how much they do want to keep this FA Cup run going. Babel on the scene, took a chance, was robbed by Barlow. They look to the referee. It's struck something in red. Gerrard for once losing a crunching tackle. Brilliant from Yates. On by Allison. Parkinson. Tranmere throwing men forward now. Murphy got on the scene. Conceded a throw, but did his bit for the team. But Danny Murphy, like the rest, looking a little leg-weary and a little mentally jaded. It's as good as a corner because they've got Challoner, Tranmere. And he knows what he's doing with these set pieces. Westerveld got one arm up. Bishkan clear. Well won back by Hines, and well followed up by Gary McAllister, setting a real standard for fitness for younger players today. Had to go alone, McAllister. He goes to ground. Liverpool have a penalty. What a piece of work by McAllister. Magnificent. Took the responsibility, suckered Yates into it. Henry was doing a good job of holding him up. Did Yates need to make the challenge? Brilliant from McAllister. Now, Achterberg has produced a string of good saves in this game. Steve Yates hardly raised a protest when the penalty decision came. Achterberg has denied Fowler in one-on-ones a couple of times at least in this half. But will Robbie Fowler get his revenge now? Liverpool need this, and if they get it, surely that will finally put it beyond Tranmere. Fowler couldn't have done it any easier. Fowler gets his revenge, and Liverpool fans breathe a sigh of relief wherever they're watching. Just before that, at the other end, Tranmere were looking for their own penalty. That did not appear conclusive. Liverpool have a 2-goal advantage once again. Now, this time, will that be enough to put it beyond Tranmere? They're coming right back. Roberts forward. Barlow. Too much on it. Now Smeacher will come on. And Danny Murphy will be the player who makes way. Incidentally, there was a yellow card for Gareth Roberts off the ball. Third Tranmere player booked. Again, Houllier rotating the players who he will need again to be fresh in the middle of the week. Seven minutes on the clock, plus stoppage time. Allison out jumping right this time. Off Smeacher. Tranmere have just come straight back despite conceding that penalty. Kumas to Allison. Challoner did well under pressure from Fowler. He's won a free kick. Kumas once more, but this may be too far out for a direct strike. Not much on it, deflected all the way through. Bishkan to Fowler. Bishkan on the burst. Carragher kept it simple. Well, they're only human beings, and Liverpool's players must now feel finally they've got some breathing space. But this Tranmere crowd will know that even now there is hope. Club where they've always lived on the precipice, fighting against financial problems. In the early 90s, they were regulars in the playoff drama at the end of the league season, and then the cup historic exploits of the last couple of years. Nobody's leaving yet. Challoner again. It dropped for Fowler. Early for Owen. It's a good ball this time. Smeacher joining in. Went to the back post for Fowler. Superb attacking. Babel and Allison having a spat, which was won by Babel. Same two in action again. Referee allows it to go on. This is Kumas. Challoner looking for the width that has been the key to Tranmere's comeback in the second half. Well, they took a risk again there. Linesman was watching intently on the far side as Bishkan's header went back. Didn't go out. Rovers header was looking as though it might yet reach Smeatsier. 16,342, a capacity crowd at Prenton Park, and I don't think one person has left yet. Another change. Jari Litmanen is being warmed up quickly. And that change will now be made. And it looks as though Michael Owen will be the player who will come off. He's laughed at the pace well today, putting his injury problems behind him. And Litmanen, who has struggled in the last 10 days with an injury, didn't feature in midweek, but gets a little bit of game time under his belt today. Goal kick. Fishtank climbing all over Allison. Kumas with a free kick. Even now, if Tranmere get one, the story will not be finally written. Nice variety on it. Yates got there. Barlow couldn't. Henry, deflection off Smeatsier. But it's a goal kick. Set an excellent example again all day, Henry. Against the side he supports, remember. And he really is a Liverpool supporter. Kumas clear. It's beginning now to look as though Liverpool have finally quelled the storm. Carragher just wants to send Tranmere all the way back. And he's done it. Well, let's hope for the sake of Tranmere's long-term future that all the Tranmere supporters who've filled the ground on cup days will get behind the side in what will be a desperate battle to stay in Division 1 between now and the end of the season. Steadily done by Roberts, but Fowler again was doing his bit for the team, pressing Tranmere back. Won by Gerrard in the air. 4 minutes of added time to play here, as we are in the 90th minute. Down from Barlow and in from Kumas. Allison and Hupia again. Out as far as Hines. Litmanen. Stopped him illegally. Confirmation from the fourth official, Peter Jones, that where there's life, there's hope. Kumas once more. Henry. Good communication from the Liverpool defenders, letting Westerveld know that he was to let it run. More together under Houllier. More resolute. And little by little he is, without question, turning the mighty ship around and steering it in the right direction. Westerveld was helped out by Smits. Well, if Tranmere are going to get 2 in injury time, you really feel they've got to get 1 now. I only mention it because of all the improbable achievements that Tranmere have produced. Maybe he's starting to think that even for this lot, it's beyond rescue now. But they've won a corner. Been a good day for Stephen Wright. Recalled to the first team today. And it will be a very good day for Liverpool if they just keep this corner out. Kumas with it. Hupia put his head to it. Henry on the race with Fowler. Roberts. Allison was there for it and got it. And got it again. Nice idea. Unlucky Tranmere offside. Barlow, and that may be the final little moment of threat. And it was the right decision. Much maligned at the present time refereeing standards in England, but we must give credit, I think, today to the way that Alan Wiley and his assistants Canadine and Salisbury have allowed this cup tie to flow, taken action when necessary, and given us such wonderful entertainment again. Smits, McAllister, still full of running, would you believe? And he nearly got it. We're in the final minute. And I think we can now say that Liverpool look on their way into the FA Cup semi-finals. Their cup run started with a comfortable success against Rotherham at Anfield. Tied the round in the 4th round away to Leeds, which Liverpool won with one of their best displays of the season. And after coming through the 5th round against Manchester City, they've done it by the same scoreline here today against Tranmere Rovers. But only those of us who watched it will know just how hard it was. Gerard Houllier and his Liverpool players given a severe test from the moment that Steve Yates headed Tranmere into it in the first minute of the second half. With his first touch as a substitute, Wayne Allison was on the score sheet, and Liverpool's 2-goal advantage was again reduced. But Steven Gerrard, one of the men of the match for Liverpool, and Robbie Fowler got the goals in the second half that Liverpool did end up needing to finally end Tranmere's FA Cup resistance. For the second year running, Tranmere go out of the FA Cup in the 6th round, having lost here to Newcastle a year ago, but they gave Liverpool an even stiffer test today, and every Liverpool player will recognise that. But there is no question that Liverpool yet again have passed a test of character that in previous seasons might have been beyond them. They set out their stall today to play good football and to battle it out with Tranmere, and in both respects they achieved their objectives in the first half after Tranmere opened so brightly. But the skipper leading from the front set the tone for Liverpool today. A comfortable half-time lead, and even though they were never comfortable in the second half, Liverpool, led by Robbie Fowler as the captain of this side, worked and made sure they did not become just the latest in Tranmere's long line of cup victims. They're into the FA Cup semi-final, Liverpool, for the first time since 1996. one trophy in the cabinet already. They're still going strong in the hunt for 2 other cups this season, and they're still chasing a Champions League place. And this win summed up the new Liverpool: calm, organised, resolute and clinical when they had to be, and that's why they're still on course. But we will remember another superb cup afternoon at Prenton Park. The result: Tranmere Rovers 2, Liverpool 4.